Forgot what I was doing. All of a sudden, my phone started blowing up crazy, right? And I'm just sitting down. I'm like, yo, what's going on? All these people start hitting me up talking about, yo, why you on Drake's Instagram story? You on Drake Instagram story. What is he doing? What y'all got going on? You linking up? You about to do a feature? I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel. You got a Twitch stream? Let me be on it. Oh, what's this? Like, Drake, you really blew up the spot, low key. Because there's some people that didn't even know that I be posting and shit like that. And now you got to explain that type of situation to them after the fact. And it's just like, oh my God, bro, please don't ask me about this. Not today. So immediately, I'm just like, yo, I'm going to just turn off the phone. I'm just not going on this right now. My cousin's next to me, though, and he's scrolling through some shit. And I see me on the feed. I'm like, yo, I really just can't get away from this today. But we eat our food. And I think that was the day before Thanksgiving. Everybody bringing their hors d'oeuvres over. They making the meals. The next day go by. I'm eating, chowing down. Next day go by. We having a great time again. I'm with friends. I'm seeing people that I ain't seen in years. I'm going over there and I'm hanging out with them and I'm coming back home and I'm tired, but I'm still enjoying the festivities. It was a great Thanksgiving too, by the way, chat. I gotta be honest with you. It was an amazing Thanksgiving. Like, probably one of the best holidays I didn't had in like a very, very long time. It was a great Thanksgiving. I gotta be honest with you. But regardless, right? Today, cousin, aunt to the airport, they fly back. You know what I'm saying? That's great. But then I'm like, all right, but let's not forget what happened. So I look and I open my Twitter. Bruh. Let me just give Drake the benefit of the doubt though, okay? Why can't Drake just post something that he thought was funny? I look through the comments and shit like that, and I'm like, why does this have to be a beef? Like, why does this gotta be a back and forth? Why does he have to be mad? Why can't he just think that something's funny? Because something was funny. Like, why I gotta be all the extra shit? I don't get it. Personally, I'm thinking about it and I'm taking it the way I feel like any non-parasocial person who's looking at a situation from a bird's eye point of view, like, oh, if I'm Drake, yeah, I do be doing that sometime. That's kind of funny. Maybe Drake's scrolling through TikTok, name searching himself. I don't know. And then he sees himself pop up and some random nigga says some shit about, oh, that's crazy. Who the fuck is Jason? Because who really is that nigga? For real, I'm being honest. Who is that? So he posted it. That's what you do. When you find something funny, you share it with people that you love, or share it with your followers, or share it with your family, or share it with your friends. It's that simple. It ain't gotta be no war. But some niggas was turning it into like a, oh my God, he about to get him. I'm so glad. My DMs are flooded, by the way. DMs full of a bunch of OVO ovulators telling me, I'm so glad Drake is finally knocking you down a peg or two. I'm so glad he's finally calling you out. You deserve to be called out for your bullshit. I'm like, bro, the nigga just thought it was funny. Okay? My boy just thought the shit was funny, and that's all it was. He don't even know my name. He don't even know who I am. I'm not even credited or tagged in the TikTok that the nigga originally posted. It's not that deep. He don't care. He chuckled, put it on the story, and left it alone. Just like me, low-key. I was going to leave it alone. If nobody ever said nothing, I was going to leave it alone. That's what it would have been. So that was the first thing. I don't feel like nobody should be giving Drake no type of flack, calling him passive aggressive or saying nothing about, oh, this is another L like he took with Fantano. He didn't DM me. He's not messaging me on no personal shit, insulting me, calling me out, trying to start no issues or no problems. He just thought it was funny. He just thought it was funny, and that's it. That was it. Now, the second part of this that I thought was weird was people trying to misinterpret what the TikTok was even about. The TikTok was a joke. People, and it's funny and it's ironic that Drake fans are the ones that are like upset with it, but I just thought it was funny because that's been a running joke in Drake's community for God knows how long. Back when the nigga was talking about Ethan in the Subaru hatchback or whatever the fuck it was called, we was talking about, yo, who is Ethan? Who are these characters that you keep bringing up? Nobody knows. That's been a thing. No one, that's not brand new. But I see it's a lot of new Drake fans that ain't been in the mix long enough to know that that's been a thing. I also love how the narrative switched from me obviously not finding Drake as a compelling or interesting enough of an artist to hear about random name drops in his songs to, oh, rappers can't talk about their life now? That's been the essence of hip hop. And this is precisely why I feel like such a back seat has been taken from myself, even on my main channel for the last year, because y'all so intentionally miss obvious shit that people say in an effort and attempt to shield your favorite from any type of eyebrow raise. It's impressive the mental gymnastics that you have to do to take something like that out of context and treat it like it's an unreasonable assessment of Drake in his career right now. Me just not thinking that he's an interesting artist enough to hear his life rapped about in a diary entry kind of way. People were unironically comparing Drake dropping 3 different Jasons on a record to Kendrick rapping about his uncle on Auntie Diaries, saying you had a problem with this, but you didn't have a problem with K-Dot. Bro, what are you talking about? The statements in that TikTok are only a result of me not finding Drake as enough of an interesting artist to talk about other things outside of solely himself to make his music interesting or compelling. I feel like other artists are interesting enough and have the luxury of doing that. I don't think Drake does. Obviously, that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. I'm not telling you to adopt it. That's just how I feel. You asked me 10 years ago if he could do that, I probably would agree. I wouldn't say anything about it. Today, as he's making albums that are feature movie length, yeah, I'm like, maybe I don't need to hear that. Even though I genuinely feel that way, it wasn't a major point of contention. I just thought it was funny. Obviously, I'm not angry at Drake for talking about Jason. That's been a thing. I wasn't angry legitimately when I was in the TikTok. I was just making light of it. I don't take myself serious. I don't take Drake serious. I don't take the music that he make that serious. So the best way for me to make it fun or interesting for myself, sometimes it should just be lighthearted about it. And to me, that's just me. That's just me. If I see something, sometimes I'll overindulge. I'll give a little overreaction a little bit because I just think it's funny. I thought him saying I was fighting over Monica with Jason was hilarious because I'm like, who is that? And then there's 3 different Jasons immediately after that. I'm like, who is these niggas? I don't know. He's been doing this for years. But is it a problem with Drake doing that? No, I don't care. But even worse than that, I look through it. And I'm like, damn, niggas was actually arguing on Thanksgiving. I looked at the dates. of these tweets. And niggas was tweeting about whether or not Drake was dissing me on Thanksgiving. On the day you're supposed to be with your family, your friends, your people, your bitch, your anything. Like you took this joyous occasion where you only supposed to be on the internet to look at other people eats and tell them how shitty they food is compared to what your mama made. You talking about Drake and Sean C on the timeline on Thanksgiving Day. You fucking loser. You loser ass. You parasocial bitch. Why are you doing that? Go outside. I know it's cold right now, so I'm not going to tell you to touch grass. I just feel like it's just such a rare time for you to be here, be alive in this day and age, in this space, and for you to use this time to be thankful, to be talking about some hip hop shit. I just thought that was crazy, bro. I did. I thought that was incredibly sad when I looked this morning after my cousin and my aunt left, and I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, what was these niggas saying? And I see the date and I'm like, God damn, I just feel bad. I really do. Lastly, we got to address the lies. I want everybody to know it is completely okay to dislike me for whatever reasons that you see fit. Okay. Just putting this out there right now. It's okay. It's okay. I need you to understand it's okay. It's no skin off my nose. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here to be loved. I don't know you. That's okay. I want you to dislike me authentically. I want you to dislike me for reasons that are real, for reasons that are true. I don't want you to dislike me or have disdain for me because it's something that you think is false. Okay? So this narrative that just because I'm not in love with Drake's output right now means that I don't like any music, or means that I never liked Drake. Anybody who's been watching for a minute would know how big of a fan I am of Drake. It's the same thing with Logic. Logic in that situation go hand in hand. You can't tell me I've never been a Logic fan, just like you can't tell me I've never been a Drake fan. I know to you, I don't seem to be liking his music right now, but that's just the state of the way things are right now. Until I feel like he puts something out better than I say it. It's that simple. Dislike you with solid evidence or consistency got you, but we love you for the most part. Yeah. But this whole like, I'ma just make up a lie on him just because like, oh, I don't like him. Like, bro, it's okay to just be like, I don't like the nigga, bro. It don't have to even be a reason. You don't like the way I talk. You don't like my face. You don't like my voice. I think all that's beautiful. But don't let it be because like you think or you're saying to people like, oh, you don't like music, bro. Please stop. Please stop. Like we've been over this. I've talked about the V's record. I've talked about the Lil Yachty record, the CEO Trail, the Cali Uchis, the JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown, the Kalila, the Baby Rose, the Travis Scott this year, the Jamila Woods, the Kara Jackson, the Julia Burns. Like I've talked about so many records this year that I think have been great. So it's not one of these situations like just because you listen to Drake, that's okay. I'm not telling you not to like him. I'm not telling you not to listen to him. I'm not telling you what to think. You don't have to watch reviews. I tell people this all the time. Stop looking at musical discourse for records that you don't want to hear people's genuine thoughts on. It's okay if you disagree with them.
Also, fly me out to meet Drake. We made it. We up now.
Who the fuck is we? Bro, I'm about to pretend that I never criticized this man. I'm about to delete all the videos that I ever made criticizing bro and then hit him up in the DM talking about, yo, I can't believe you just did that. Yo, oh my God, dog. I've been fanning out since day one. I've been telling all my fam and friends about y'all niggas. For real, bro. Like, it's really you or nobody. For real. It's really you or nobody. Now, who is it that I'm trying to use to get in at this particular? Because now we at the door. No, we got the address. We not inside, but we got the address, right? We outside without a reservation. That's where I'm at. So basically at this point, what do I say to get inside? Because I'm there. I'm past security. They didn't pat me down well enough, right? So I'm past security. How do I get inside? I need to use this as an opportunity to connect with somebody that I've been waiting to connect with for a minute. So, how do I get inside? That's what I'm thinking.